Hey guys, and welcome back to the finale of Mega Man 6. Surprising no one, it has been Wily this whole time.
Oh no, I totally didn't see that coming because as you can see, I've been quite sheltered, and I have not been outside for the past 5 fucking Mega Man games.
I have not played Mega Man's 1 through 5.
Well, at least I watched them with you, so I technically know.
Yeah, if you've watched a Let's Play, you've pretty much played the game, that's how it works.
Now, actually, an interesting thing about Mr. X is how actually the Archie comics approached it, because they were actually 2 separate entities.
Yeah, I found that kind of weird. Like, not in a bad way, it was just... I didn't realise they were going to go, like, so off-kilter with it. I don't want to give spoilers for it here, because it's fairly recent, but it's not who you think it is.
I'm glad they kind of went something like that, as opposed to just, honestly, the really fucking obvious plot point that it was just Dr. Wily again in disguise, so it was a neat change of pace.
The Archie comic is written quite smallly, so I don't think that would have worked overall.
Yeah, definitely. It really is bad that the whole thing is on hiatus, like we were talking about. I have no idea what it would take for them to continue the series again, to be honest with you.
Their new Jughead thing tanking.
That tank too? That's weird. I thought Jughead was a system seller.
No. Okay, you throw me off my groove now. If it tanked, I mean.
It's like a comic book system. Yeah, everybody's get the latest Jughead comics for their comics console.
Okay, get off the fucking game analogy. Alright, we're basically going through the motions here, guys. So, Helldragon. I think it's time we talked about what's your favourite NES Mega Man tile, what's your least favourite. You could even say, just from watching, rank them if you could, please.
Ooh, that'll be tough. I'd have to say, I really do like Mega Man 6 a lot, like I said. I'm not sure if it's entirely my favorite. I'd have to say 5 is probably the lowest one, just in terms of how boring it is. 1 is also kind of low for me, because of simply how difficult I found it when I did play it, but I admit that's a
Gutsman stage.
Yeah, Gutsman's stage is pretty fucking bullshit.
It's a dinosaur!
This boss is kind of bullshit, too, because what he likes to do is he likes to hit you with his fucking mouth fireball attack right when you're on the platform and knock you off of it before you can hit him, which is fucking lame.
Mechasaurus. Ride the platforms and use Yamato spears on his head. I think you can use the wind attack to fire the platforms back at him, but don't quote me on that.
Is that right? Because I don't think at this point I had Yamatos. No, I didn't have like a lot of ammo left on Yamato Spear, because your energy does not recharge in between stages, and you're doing 8 fucking castle stages in a row. It got old after a while, I'll be honest with you. Other than that, and that's like a piece of bread on the side, by the way.
So it is, my friend, so it is. So, is that your complete ranking?
Sort of. It's just like, it's like Mega Man 6, Mega Man 1, Mega Man 5.
For me, just in terms of like how fun they were, Mega Man 4, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 6, Mega Man 1, Mega Man 5, Mega Man 3. I'm honestly not a fan of like the whole Doc Robot shit, honestly.
Like, what was the longest Mega Man game? Because now I'm thinking, there was the one with the Doc Robot shit, and then there was one with, this is twice now we've had the 4 castles of the fake villain, and then 4 castles of the real villain, so I'm trying to think what the longest one was.
Well, the one that felt the longest for me was the Doc Robot stuff, because it felt like you had the Robot Masters in one guy, or at least a couple of them, and then you had a whole complete another set of Robot Masters to fight.
And sure, then you had the castle stages from there, so yeah, I can see how that would have dragged after a while.
Again, I want to apologise for being a little bit over caustic in our Mega Man 3 playthrough. I meant every word of what I was saying, but I was kind of like, I don't know, I must have been in a mood at the time, because I'm usually not that irate.
No, that's my job.
Yeah, you're angry, man. I'm tepid, man.
Tepid? I'm not sure if you're tepid, you're more like, I suppose I have to give you some British-based quality as your Robot Master power.
Boring, man.
Or maybe you're pale man. You're limey man, because, there isn't a lot of sun, that's the joke.
6 games, 6 playthroughs, 6 lots of Wily Castle stages. We are officially out of things to say at this point.
It's fucking Wily's Castle, go fucking do it. Why else did you buy the game? This is your weekend rental, shithead. So. Who's this asshole? I hope it's not Gutsman again.
I like the wheels for some reason.
This looks like a really dorky kind of Galvatron kind of cannon.
Tank CS2.
Yeah, he's another one of those bosses that like to ram up in your face and make sure you can't dodge him whatsoever. I do have to say, as a whole, again, because I was spoiled by Shovel Knight, I never really felt Mega Man in this game, or any of the NES games, was really that mobile. I much prefer, a game like this to be set up where I'm mobile enough to kind of react on the fly, as opposed to memorizing it and then just doing it right the next time. That's just my preferred gameplay style.
How do we feel about the Wily Castle music in this game?
It's okay. It's different now, obviously, because we're doing it, but at the same time, it just doesn't... I don't know. It's alright. It just doesn't have the kind of high energy I'm looking for.
I think my favourites were, well, 2, obviously, but I think I might like 3's a little bit more.
3's was decent, and 2 is probably my favorite, yeah. It's mostly everybody's favorite, really.
Because, 3's, it had kind of like that dark, yet kind of melancholy feel to it, and it just kind of fit, like, the finale, the set of final levels. I could just wax lyrical about game music all day.
Yeah, I love how, like, with game music, that's, like, the thing in, like, video games that I see the least criticism of. Because nobody really knows how to critique music. You notice that, right?
Yeah, it's either it sounds good, it's off-tempo, or I like this.
Yeah, and I admit I'm not a music expert. I certainly don't know how to critique music, but with the graphics, it's easy to say, oh, this looks like shit. With the gameplay, it's easy to say, oh, this looks like shit. With the sound, it's alright?
Yeah. Alright, the same song and dance. Get your powers out and go to town.
Here, let me show you my powers. All of my powers. I like how he has to do a little fidget to activate his blizzard move. Where do I go? I'm kind of surprised you didn't get another sliding move when you beat Blizzard Man.
What, a set of skis?
Yeah, and it would be like Charge Kick, but it'd be even worse.
Yeah, there's no, like, what was that guy's name? Hydro Man in Mega Man 5?
In Mega Man 5, you mean like Wave Man?
Wave Man, that's the guy. He had that little section where you were on the jet ski. I'm surprised there wasn't anything like that, like a downhill kind of thing.
Yeah, that would have actually gone really good with Blizzard Man. And I like how you said Hydro Man, because that's basically like that Marvel character. It's kind of like how Aquaman, was a Mega Man 8 character, but they couldn't use his name in the Battle Network version of him because, well, it's fucking Aquaman. Come on.
I'm vaguely offensive. Destroy me!
So I like how Tomahawk Man and Nightman lack one hand in order they can use their weapons, but Yamato Man gets 2 of them so he can use the spear. That's fair, right?
Seriously.
Also has that weird ability to shoot his feathers, because as you know, most Native Americans have that power. They say God is in all things in Native American folklore, supposedly, so I guess that sort of means why the feathers can shoot themselves like that?
He's still so fucking goofy.
Yeah. Like, look at that stupid dash move he does in the air.
I can beat you without lifting a fucking finger. Just go away.
He doesn't even have to look at you to do it because of the screen, Nuke.
Hang on, I'll be down in a jiff.
Hold on, let me put my hair back in my helmet. Because she had long hair when her helmet actually got knocked off in the manga. That's how they knew. Because long hair instantly means it's a woman, by the way.
Well, of course.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you tell.
There's no short-haired androgynous females. No.
We don't really know if Splash Woman had long hair or short hair, though.
Well, this is a debate that could rage for years, so let's just let it lie.
Hey, trust me, the Mega Man fanbase is excellent at raging a pointless debate.
Yeah. I'll say no more.
I'm just laughing. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know what to fucking say anymore. 6 whole games.
Well, I mean, are you still glad you did the challenge in the end? You've come all this way?
I'm very happy, actually, because I got to experience a series I never had a chance to, grow up with. I started... I guess the first proper Mega Man thing I played was The Misadventures of Trombone, and that's a spin-off of Legend, which in and of itself is a spin-off, so take that how you will.
But for the most part, you know, you had a good time, you learned a lot of things about yourself and the world, I hope.
Yeah, I learned that I hate myself, and retakes will eventually cause my early demise.
I learned I hate shield weapons, because they've never made a good shield weapon.
No. I would say the one that comes the closest is the Skull one, if only because it looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna, like, have a shield, it might as well be, like, a cool bitchin' mythical gothic I'm gonna throw shields around me thing than just, oh, it's a plant, oh, it's a leaf, I'm scared.
Alright, let's get this over with.
You gotta do your squats.
Heads up, Mega Man, gonna throw this, and then I might need to come over and pick it up, so, you know, hands off, because I need this weapon.
He should tie a rope to the end if he has to go pick it up, then he just kind of reel it back.
A fucking leash on his spear.
No, they should make a Robot Master and he has a fishing rod in his weapon, like Hook Man. That's what he does, or Bait Man or whatever.
Bait Man goes on internet forums and tries to get people angry.
That would be the excellent description of his personality, actually.
Wily time.
Man, I am really hungry. I want that bread.
I love the one bone on the left.
We don't have any other bones left over. I gotta use this one.
He tried to turn it down, go like just a single skull. Nah, just put like a femur or something on the left.
Now, this part is actually really straightforward. You just kind of drop down and the final boss begins. I think. I'm trying to remember now.
Nope, got another one of these.
These are actually really easy once you know what to do. I'm kind of surprised they used it 3 times, though.
Well, you know, a good thing is never wasted.
I don't know, it's not very effective in actually killing me.
Is this where all the metals actually come from?
Well, like a big birthing pod? I don't know.
Well, I mean in the other games, not right here. I'm not blind or anything.
They probably just build them like most normal robots. I mean, they're supposed to be industrial robots, aren't they?
I thought that was another metal for a second. Sorry, Eddie.
Eddie, you're freaking me out here, man.
It's time to take down Dr. W.
Or Dr. X, Mr. X. He's gonna use every other letter in the alphabet, might as well.
It's like a mini Wily fortress.
Yeah, like at this point he really didn't have any ideas, so he's like, I'm gonna take where I live and make it smaller.
Final boss music is pretty great. Has a very, this is the end of the Mega Man games kind of feel to it.
Oh yeah, definitely, it's actually a really good theme. This guy is really kind of annoying to slide under though. I got caught so constantly on the corner, so you have to be really sharp.
Yeah, you've got to be really early with your slides, I found.
Because the slide, it's an okay mobility move, not the best I found.
Oh, here comes Wily Capsule 6, I think? Oh wait, no, that's after this rematch.
So did he just like lower the sunroof? Just to kind of, you know, air things out while he's fighting you?
Maybe I could land on you more effectively if I actually, you know, bring up the visor.
Oh, hey now, alright. How's that thing moving along the ground if it's got like spikes on the bottom? Is it like a hover skirt?
Don't question it.
Well, I'm gonna question a few things. I'm gonna question why he decided that Mr. X was a good enough disguise to work with.
So stupid, Alan. What do you think, before we finish, was the stupidest Mega Man plot of the 6 NES games?
Probably this one. Mr. X is really fucking dumb and everybody knows it's Wily from the get-go, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, but at that point, it's kind of like a self-parody kind of thing. I just like the framing of, you know, the robot tournament, because again, it reminds me of that arc in Medabots.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, what do you think is the stupidest plot, then?
Well, can't blame 1, because it was the first of its kind. Can't blame 2, because that's a revenge story. 3 has Gamma, and tries to make it super special with the whole, like, energy things in space. 4 I really like. That's probably why I like 4 the most, because it introduces Dr. Cossack, and, you know, you get a different... It builds upon the lore and whatnot. I'm gonna go with 5.
5 was okay. Like, I don't think it was as bad in terms of, oh, hey, it's fucking Dr. Wily yet fucking again, but this time he's not even trying to disguise himself. I'm glad Mega Man brought a rope, by the way, to tie this guy up, because clearly we've been having a problem with that in the past.
Ah, yes, the mythical 9th Robot Master, not included in the game, Rope Man.
Oh, did you know Capcom had a newspaper? It's like with a Nintendo and their playing cards.
Nice to see them branching out. What's sad is we live in the year 20XX now.
Yeah, that's true, and trust me, things have not been that interesting.
Well, that's it. we are done with the 6 NES Mega Man games. We hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as we have enjoyed recording them. Have you enjoyed recording them, Helldragon? Say yes or you're fired.
Maybe.
That's a half answer. A half truth.
I had fun. And I do... I had fun kind of seeing these games and experiencing them, even if I hadn't played it. And I did play this one at the very least, so at the very least I did some work there. And I did enjoy kind of going with you on this little journey of yours, so to speak.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Well, that's it for playthroughs in 2015 for HellfireComms, guys. Stay tuned. I believe there's going to be kind of like a retrospective of everything we've done this year, in addition to, what you may have missed in December. But that's it from us. So we'll see you in 2016 for Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions and Shovel Knight. It's going to be a good start to the year. Bye-bye.
See you then.